Dusted related.
Yeah, always does. All the dirt.
So now, most people know you from Holy Fuck. What is, how did Dusted come about, and what can we expect from it?
I've always tried to do other things like outside of Holy Fuck, because Holy Fuck's always been really fun in what it is. It gives us a certain freedom because it is very much like this one thing, and it's fun. It's oddly enough, it's free to do one thing, but naturally leaves all these other ideas floating around in my head. So whenever I have some time off, I'm in touch with Leon and wanting to like put something else together, something more like just like a grungy, more moody guitar, vocal, psychedelic thing. And for all the times that's an attempt I made, I finally had legitimate time off to make that happen, and so it's a very new thing. It's cool.
Is it just the two of you in the group?
Yeah. Well, we may take on some more people, but we're doing all right. In particular. Yeah. We have a rigorous process.
Now, we were talking before. I mean, you've toured around Australia a lot. You get to meet a lot of other bands at events like this. Doesn't really matter where you are. How much does what you see rub off on you when you're working towards a new project or starting a new project like Dusted?
It does a lot, but I mean, I don't know in terms of songwriting. I mean, I'd like to think that comes from somewhere like further back, like just something in more of who you are at your heart. But being around other people is what encourages you to do it, and seeing the way someone does it, or seeing the joy that someone brings to it, or just the motivation. There's always that moment. It's like, oh man, I wonder what those guys would think of this album I'm working on. Like bands we've met and people we cross paths with. Like it really does like give you the inspiration and the motivation to keep doing it. And when you see people doing it well, it's exciting.
Release-wise, what's going to be coming our way, or do we already have an EP out? And
No, we'll be expecting something in July, at least over here in the US and Canada. And but there are channels there that I'm aware of that could take us all the way into Australia. So I'm very much hoping for that. Absolutely a main priority of mine and of ours. So yeah, we're hopeful.
Take you halfway around the world again.
Yeah, keep it coming. Yeah.
You're playing with Deerhoof, mentioned before.
Yeah, Deerhoof tomorrow night of Montreal. It's going to be a pretty great show. It's a little bit outside of the zoo of the downtown hub, so we'll see. I think you can't go wrong when you're on a bill with Deerhoof. It's going to be great. My favorite.
They've been on some of the shows you've played.
Yeah, we've crossed paths with them before with Holy Fuck. Yeah, definitely. Great. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear the music. Is there anything we can get online, or do we have to go see you live for the experience?
Yeah, there we go. There's a preview. That was it. That's the intro track. It's not online yet, but we're in that process now. Like the album's long done, and it's just a matter of like. No, it'll be there. Sorry. Call of the Wild.
Chewbacca moment.
Yeah. What happened? Did I just do that?
It's a reflex. It's a nervous tinge.
From my wild days in the pack, you know.
Comes out.
Yeah.
With the moose in the background.
Yeah,
I just noticed the guitars. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, clever. That's Canadian humor for you.
The moose.
Yeah.
Well, that majestic moose. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. We can't wait to hear the material. Yeah. Is it going to be self-titled, your debut?
Not 100% sure about that yet. Yeah, we're coming up with some ideas. We got some branding in the works.
Moose with
definitely one of the Yeah, they stole it. So that's it. Horny moose.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and enjoy your South by.
Yeah, already doing so. Yeah, likewise.
Cheers.
Thanks.